First at 5, a dangerous situation outside a Lake Worth shopping plaza. A man carrying a rifle is shot and killed by a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy. It happened around 9:30 this morning at the Hypoluxo Plaza off of Military Trail. Good evening. I'm Tiffany Kenny.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us. We have live team coverage tonight. Steve King is hearing from a business owner and people in the neighborhood about the shooting.
We begin with Angela Rozier with what we're learning from investigators tonight. Angela?
Well, I can tell you right now that the sheriff's office is still trying to get in touch with next of kin so they can release the name of that man who was shot here behind me this morning. Investigators also spent the morning and afternoon talking with witnesses and gathering evidence. Also told they're working with the state attorney's office, and the FDLE will lead this investigation.
The bottom line is the deputy did everything he could to de-escalate this situation.
Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw released this photo of the suspicious man seen in the shopping center. They got multiple calls starting at around 9:28 Thursday morning about a man with a rifle pointing it at cars and threatening people here inside the Hypoluxo Plaza off of Military Trail. The sheriff says at one point the same man also tried to carjack a woman and a child at a nearby Dunkin' Donuts, but was not successful.
She was trying to go to the Dunkin' Donut, use it, and he walks up to the car with the rifle, ordered her to try to get out of the car and watch your car.
When deputies arrived on scene, they located the suspicious male.
And sure enough, he had the shopping cart. There was a rifle that was laying on the ground near the shopping cart and the shotgun in the shopping cart.
The sheriff says deputies repeatedly tried to de-escalate the situation, asking him to get on the ground, let me see your hands. But they say he was jittery and uncooperative.
But the suspect advanced towards the deputy. Deputy again tried to get him on the ground. He reached over, picked up the rifle with the barrel that was pointed downrange at the deputy, and that's when the deputy shot him.
Now, that deputy involved in the shooting on administrative leave, which is standard protocol. I have to tell you, when we arrived here at the scene this morning, some of the people who live and work in the area, they kept coming to us, asking us for additional information. Now, for more on their reaction, we go to my colleague, Steve King. Steve.
Angelo, I'm here inside of Cherry's Ice Cream Shop. This is in the Hypoluxo Center Plaza, and I want to show you exactly what happened here at this store, which is actually set to open in a couple weeks. You can see this bullet hole here at the bottom of the door. Now, when the deputy pointed the gun at the suspect and fired, the business owner here says that the bullet went right through the door, creating that bullet hole. Now, it's been boarded up on the outside, but still there has to be more repairs made by the landlord. The business owner says he was worried for his safety when he saw the deputy point a gun at the suspect and was glad to be okay after a bullet went through the door to his establishment. The bullet hole was boarded up here in the Hypoluxo Center just after 4 p.m. We're also hearing from other people who heard the shooting.
It's kind of shocking. It's, to be blunt. I mean, you don't expect that kind of things in the neighborhood.
Reverend Philip Contos of St. Herman of Alaska Orthodox Church describing what he heard.
I just heard a couple shots. Thought it might be backfires or something. And then when I heard the sirens, I thought it must not be.
Neighbors like Dennis Moore say this is a quiet neighborhood, and they were surprised when they learned what happened this morning. Moore sharing this with us.
Anybody that would be out here in the streets carrying a gun and would try to carjack somebody, well, I would thank the police for what they did, because I think that it could have been worse than what it is.
And the landlord does not have a comment and will not provide surveillance video. As for the business owners, they do tell me that they are glad this happened early in the day and not later in the day when it's typically a lot more busy with a lot more people here at the shopping center. Reporting live in Lake Worth, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.